Hi, my name is Maite Vinaus, and this is a new episode of Wrongful Convictions. This video will focus on police misconduct and some of the police's daily methods that later lead a greater amount of people to have a criminal record. Interrogations take a big part in wrongful convictions, and police officers are a reason why. Complete and false confessions occur a lot during these interrogations. This is because of the method like Reddit technique. The Reddit technique have 3 steps that must be followed during the interrogation that leads to a confession. First, the suspect is arrested and brought to an unfamiliar surrounding. This is why we have the modern interrogation rooms. Next, the interrogator lets the suspect know that they're guilty. They're also told that everybody else knows that they are, so they should just confess. This is followed by the theme, which is where the interrogator makes a theory of the case that is backed up by evidence or testimonies that the police doesn't really have. The final stage is where the interrogator uses the method called minimization. This is where the officer tells the suspect they and other people understand why they would do the crime, and that the suspect will feel better if they just confess. Then the interrogator is taught to cut off all denials and go straight to the themes, to why the accused committed the crime. Did you mean to do it, or was it an accident? And I know there's more to this technique that is done during interrogations that can lead to false confessions and just show misconduct. It's legal to make accusations, jail, moving in closer, lying, making up, and pretending to have evidence. It's not illegal to make promises, threats, or insults, physical force, or mental correction. Sadly, frame evidence isn't only seen during interrogations. They are also seen frequently in neighborhoods where the majority is African American or Hispanic. Fabricated drug charges have been made by police officers who just want some sort of promotion. Once this happened in Texas, and more than 40 people were arrested and some were convicted. The officer was awarded and then years later was caught and sentenced. That's him right there to your right, Tom Coltman. These neighborhoods witness a lot of unfairness bias because of the high crime rates they have. Another way police misconduct is very present in a minorities community is with trespass and arrest. Most building owners contract organizations like Operations Clean Halls in New York that are there to reduce crime activity. Most residents of those apartments get arrested if they're coming in the building without their ID. Others have had guests minutes after leaving an apartment get arrested. This happened to 3 teenagers leaving their friend's apartment in the Bronx. When the friend came down to help his friends, the police said it was too late. The teenagers were charged for trespassing. Many residents that live in Clean Halls areas have reported these officers for harassment, but not much has been done. Lastly, but never least, police brutality. Police brutality rips communities apart. The power that some officers have over innocent people is shown, and it is injustice. There have been many police officers who have abused their power to bring fear into a lot of minority-populated communities as well. The police target tons of people of color and they receive very little repercussion for their actions. And broken window policing that includes consumption of alcohol on the streets, marijuana possession, spitting, jaywalking, disorderly conduct, trespassing, loitering, disrupting the peace, and bicycling on the sidewalk. Second is body cameras, third is community representation, and fourth is proper training. And the fifth one is limit use of force. Just like other developed countries like England, Germany, and Japan, police should be able to protect communities without killing people. Hope you learn more about police misconduct. I know I did myself as well, and more than I could talk about today. For this to be changed, we need to start organizations. Spreading the word around could educate others and give them the desire of change.